This is really a cool deal that is happening every morning out here now. We have a goodly amount of Canadian geese that we'll zoom in on them when we can get a real good look at them out there. I'm shooting from inside the house, so they really won't hear me talking very much. But a goodly amount of Canadian geese, my 3 rain gauges, and it doesn't rain. It's forecast to rain starting tomorrow night. Rain Monday. They had us forecast for 2 to 3 inches. This morning's forecast on Channel 9, who's been the most optimistic forecast. I won't say the best. Maybe they have been the best. I don't know. They've been the most optimistic, and I like that. I'll listen to the one that forecasts the most rain. But the geese have been there against that bank, right up against the bank. Several of them for the last several days. You see them bottom up there. You see that one bottoms up? Behold the duck, it does not cluck, it quacks, is especially fond of a puddle or pond. When it dines or sups, it bottoms ups. That's exactly what the geese are doing. They're going down and eating some grass of vegetation of some sort that is growing right by that bank. You can look down there and there'll be several of them bottomed up at a time. There's a couple, 2 or 3 right there bottomed up. And they got their head down. They've got their head down, eating some sort of vegetation. Pretty interesting, really. A lot of you'll say, no big deal, we got Canada geese running all over our city. And that's true. The geese have moved into the parks and golf courses, and they actually have what they call a golf course season here in Oklahoma early in the year, where I guess they still have that, where you can hunt geese in the golf course before the season opens, just because they get so many of them, and they're kind of nasty, but they're beautiful. Benelli just moved through the yard and kind of moved the geese out. You see how many are in close to the bank? I looked down after Apache went out on the front deck, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just go out. I'll walk out here. It's pretty windy. Didn't have the wind noise inside. And they're not too wild. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. I see 28 geese down there. And they're just kind of easing off. They're not too wild. Just kind of easing off as Benelli and I stand out here on the deck. Just more wildlife, and I love wildlife. As I look out one window this morning, I see Mr. Forrest. God, what a big, beautiful buck. And he's got big, beautiful, hard antlers right now. Look at that. Grazing there on the Bermuda grass. We have rain forecast. Oh, there's a baby elk down by the dock. Huh. Looks like last year's calf. Boy, she is eating a big bunch of reeds from on the edge of the water. Beautiful deer, beautiful deer elk deer as the kids call them. Look at Mr. Forrest and his hardhorns. Isn't that spectacular? Look how big and fat he is. Remember how sick he was about this time last year. Those legs, flesh rotting, and all that stuff. Took a lot of antibiotics, but he's a big boy now. 3rd set of horns. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Looking out the other window, I see the mama elk with this year's baby. So it looks like she's got last year's baby and this year's baby both with her. That's a pretty small elk right there. And another big, beautiful, that's Mr. No Name right there. I'm not sure that deer's even got a tag. It may be somebody. It's got most all of his velvet off. A lot of it's still hanging, probably by the end of the day. Another tree or two and it'll all be rubbed off. That's a pretty spectacular buck right there also. That might be one of Bubba's boys. He's a big, spectacular buck. Look at that, my goodness. Oh, he's tagged. I see the tag in him now. Yeah, he's the same age as Forrest, so that's the third set of antlers. See the white tag there in him? That'll be mean that he was born in 20. So here we are, 23. First set, 21, 22, 23, third set. And right back behind there, the baby's back behind the mama. You can see it right back there. That's a good deal right there. You can see the little head and the big head. Two big, beautiful elk, and they're scarfing up on the green. Wonder if they're as excited about the rain as the rest of us. It's forecast 100% tomorrow. We'll see. We'll be watching for the raindrops falling on my head. Goodness, 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 it's a big buck. Our elk herd has grown. I guess they were all out there probably. They're probably down by the lake. I don't know how good a picture I can get of them. There's two babies though. I see two babies there. There's one baby laying down, one baby back in the bushes. Look over here, there's three right there. One of them is a year-old baby, and the others two are adults. Maybe I can get over here somewhere where I can get up kind of high and see them without the bars in front of them. They're not in prison. They're eating the tops of those bushes down there, aren't they? They can eat up pretty high because they are really big. And the babies, can't really see the baby in that. There's one baby. No, that's not the baby. They're right in there. Yeah. Three big, beautiful elk. 68 degrees out there. Still going to be in the 90s today, but 68 degrees this morning. Beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning. Well, it absolutely couldn't be any more beautiful. Plus, it's 70 degrees. That's right, 70 degrees. And I don't know if you can see them out there. I'll zoom in a little bit and help you out a little bit. But those are geese, a big bunch of geese. And they're just sort of loitering. That's what I can say. They're just hanging out. Look how far apart they all are. Look how far apart they are. That's a big bunch of geese out there. I don't know how many. I could count them pretty easily, but there must be 25 or 30 geese out there, 35, something like that. But there's a lot of them. They're just sort of loitering around in the middle of the lake. I'll look off over this way. It's dead calm and 70 degrees, and Jimmy's not out there. That's schools of shad or bluegill. That could be a school of bluegill up on top of the water, right up on top of the water messing around. No fish attacking them or anything, but that's just beautiful. And some of y'all might look at that and think, well, that's just some grass or something on top of the water. But it's not. That is moving, and the water is moving. And that's what grass on top of the water looks like. I thought as I showed it there, so that's what some of y'all might, that's just some grass up on top of the water, Jimmy. Nope. You see it moving around. There's fish under there. Could be a big school of giant bluegill. That's some more of them right out there, as a matter of fact. But that's the thing, is all of those big Canadian geese. And I just never seen them like that. I don't know why they're all that spread out. That's amazing how far they're spread out. And obviously they're not eating. Those are grain eaters. Canadian geese don't eat fish. That's why I love them. I love them because they're beautiful too. Well, a bunch of my buddies have moved into their feeding area in close to the bank. And there's some more coming in. Not anywhere near all of the geese that was out here, but still a pretty good bunch of geese. A little breeze picking up. We totally missed the forecast rain for last night and this morning. But they are promising something happening sometime tonight and tomorrow. Actually, this day had a 100% chance of rain. And my buddy Daniel Arms calls them weather guessers, not weather forecasters, but weather guessers. And I know one thing. I guess we have a lot of beautiful geese hanging around. Yeah, we do. That's not even anywhere near all what was out here earlier. Earlier, there was a bunch out in the middle, just floating around. We have a north wind blowing out here. I'm going to move that elk out. We run out of South Fresh. We got 3 pallets on order. We got 2 pallets of fish food, 1 pallet of fish food, 2 pallets of deer food. I'm trying to block the wind the best I can, but I got a big old elk come in there, and we actually got some sweet feed from Tractor Supply yesterday to get them by here. That feed will come in sometime this week. The problem was they're running tons of deer food down there at South Fresh right now in Decatur, Alabama, but not much deer food. This is their busy time of the year. Obviously, everybody's filling their feeders for the fall hunting season. And Mr. Forrest is coming right up here to me. Forrest, I don't have any. You'd be nice. You'd be nice. Don't be walking up here with me. I don't have anything, buddy. Get back over and eat. Got the little baby over there. See the little baby over there? Yeah, you go on back over and eat, big boy. Look how big he is. You look at them from the back, that's when they're impressive. Look at that. They're way wider than their ears. But you can see we've got the little baby right in there amongst them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bucks, $6 there. $6 and mama and her little baby. And that big cow elk come in there. It's the only elk I see around. She must be all by herself. And she's been pretty nice to them. They were all eating. And they're working on that feed that Apache threw out on the ground. We'll have feed back in the feeder probably before the week's out. But early in the week here, we've got about 20 bags that we bought up there. Feed is just getting out of sight. Even corn. We had a few sacks of corn that we already fed them. And corn's $12.50 a sack. You got to bend over when you buy that, that's for sure. $12.50 a sack. I don't know if the corn farmers are making any more money. Probably not. Us poor farmers are the last ones to. 2 does here this morning. Had 2. There's a doe comes in here occasionally that's got twins, and she's pretty wild, but taming down just a little bit. She realizes that she's in a safe place right here. That's gorgeous, though, isn't it? Isn't that pretty? Look at all that. Zoom in a little bit. And that cow elk is saying, Jimmy, if you will leave, I'll go back in there. You are so big. You got 2,000 acres of stuff to eat here. You go eat leaves and grass and stuff that elk's supposed to eat. Leave the deer food for the deer. The little baby's not getting in there and getting her share. She's pretty much lost her spots, turning into a little doe, I believe. A doe that likes to hang out with the boys. That is for sure. Of course, her mama likes to hang out with the boys too. Hey, don't be knocking it. There's a lot of you girls out there feel exactly the same way. We kind of like you girls hanging out with us too. I'll be honest about that. Isn't she a pretty little rascal? She is so pretty. I love baby deer. And I love that too. Big, giant bucks. Well, we should, any day now, TC should get rid of that velvet. We'll see. Hey guys and girls, we're going to wrap this video up. It's been a good video. It's really an interesting, fun video to do this week. We shoot these videos a little bit every day that I'm here, and I'm not here every day, but we shoot it every day. You shoot some early in the morning, late in the evening. Sometimes we'll take a run around the ranch and shoot it at various places. But so it's sort of a compilation of things happening during the week. But here's the great thing about this. This is a strange week. This week started, I believe, around 104 or 105 degrees. The first day we shot some video, 104 or 105 degrees. Now, it might have been as much as 108, but I think we had got past those 108 and 109 days and 104. This morning, as we end this video this morning, and there's deer around the feeder right now, and I'm just standing out here with the lake in the background enjoying. It's misting rain, just misting is all, just a little bit. Not enough to get anything, but it rained a half inch this week. But it's 68 degrees. That's the thing. So from 104 or to 5 or 6 somewhere, I don't know exactly what it was a week ago, but 104 to down to 68, or 108 maybe down to 68. So I'm not much of a mathematician. Well, actually, I am. I'm a ciphering fool. You know, I learned to add and subtract in school. I might not have learned anything else, but I did learn how to cipher. That's 40 degrees. That's 40 degrees, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Actually, when I say pretty cool, I mean, that's right. That's it. I'm out here in short sleeves. It's just a little bit chilly. Not bad. Not bad. 68 degrees is fine for me with short sleeves. But a couple of days I've had to put long sleeves on in the last day or two. So that's cool. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one. And remember, I sure do love you.